Hello, I am here with your St. Patrick's Day Pick a Pile. So as you can see, we have 3 piles of both Oracle and Tarot cards with a message for you. On top of them are gemstones or crystals in which to help draw some energy. Now, for those of you not familiar with the Pick a Pile, really take a moment to look at each pile of cards and see which one you are naturally drawn to. And how we are going to do this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So take a moment. I am going to pause, look at each pile, and see which one you are drawn to. If you are drawn to more than one pile, that is okay. I will be putting timestamps in a pinned comment once this has been uploaded onto YouTube. And once that is done, you can skip ahead to your pile alone, or you can watch all 3. That is your choice. So I'm going to give you a moment. Screenshot this if you wish. Okay, so we are going to start with pile 1 right here. So this guy is an emerald gemstone. And the emerald is for luck. It is said to draw prosperity and calming vibes. We also have, because where I live, we have a large population of immigrants from Finland. We have St. Euro's Day, so I have tried to pick colors of stones to go with each pile. This one here is a peacock gemstone. I know this is not doing it any justice to get all of the colors in there, but this has helped to open up your third eye and psychic abilities. That one is wire wrapped to be a pendant. So there is a local jewelry maker here who does do wire wrappings for gemstones to make into pendants. She does a little bit more than that. Her name is Shelley Cornway. She does work at Magic Garden for those of you who live in the same city as me. I do believe some of her products may be there. If not, she's on Facebook, often in the marketplace. You can contact her there if you do really like those. I have a couple of them. So we are going to start off with the energy of the first reading, and we have the 9 of Cups. Now, I do know what cards are in each pile, and this is the overall St. Patrick's Day energy that you have, and that is being satiated. Cups are full, may even be a wish coming true. Beneath that, we have with the Lenormand, which there is a yes or no right here, the playing card. I'll get into that in just a moment. The Lenormand Tarot, we have the tree. Now, the tree talks about putting down roots. It's green, it's lively, it's robust, it's healthy. And this is the feeling that we are looking for. Now, with the playing card, the yes or no type answer that we've got is a neutral, maybe yes. Up next, from the wisdom of the Oracle, we have a leg up. Now, whether you are asking for help or you have received it, it is doing so by helping you basically get a leg up, move forward, move up. This is assistance from somebody else, but it's helping you have the advantage. Goes well with the maybe yes. Up next, we have unity. As you can see, this one is from the Sixth Sense Oracle. And unity, you kind of need that if you're looking for assistance in getting a leg up. Now, I'm going to flip these over together because they do run together in the message. Now, these are all a form of tarot. I'm sorry for moving off screen there. We have wisdom, which is a major arcana card better known as the High Priestess. Watery energy, high intuition, which goes well with the peacock stone, as intuition can also be seen as a sixth sense, and you see it through your third eye. But the High Priestess is feminine energy, and there is a lot of very strong feminine energy in all of these cards. The Cups with the Nine of Cups is emotion-based, because cups are emotion-based. So we have creativity, intuition, powerful feminine energy. Now there can be a negative with this card, and that is secrets, but I don't feel that that is the case unless your secret is whomever is helping you get that leg up. Up next, we have Major Arcana card again of the Lovers. The Lovers is very feminine energy, sign of Gemini. This one is the sign of Pisces. Sign of Gemini talks about balance, love, and that is equal love. It is happiness. It is joy. And then up next we have, it is a minor arcana card, but I really love this card. It is more feminine energy, soft, warm, likes the finer things in life, but nines are getting close to the end of a cycle. So after really kind of plugging away, we are going to see you be able to assert your independence. You're able to stand on your own, finance your own life, and maybe finance a comfortable life. Now, altogether, these cards, and I am going to include the oracles in this, altogether, we do have a deep inner knowing that what we are doing is something we truly love and are passionate about. This may be a wish coming true in that we are able to both receive and give love. And that love may come in the form of assistance from somebody else. Now, that somebody else could be a family member, could be somebody you love, could be somebody who is just a caring personality. But the Nine of Pentacles is the independent, wealthy woman. That's why it is feminine energy. It's not knocking on doors and kicking holes in walls and scraping your fingers to the bone. It is a deep inner knowing that is soft, it's feminine. We may have dreams coming true, wishes being granted. And again, that could just be you being able to assert your independence and to live independently without the assistance of anyone else. But there is a lot of love, a lot of very feminine energy that is somewhat earth-based. And as you can see, there was a lot of green in that card. And green is the color of St. Patrick's Day. Now we do have the start of Aries season coming up, and we do have the spring equinox, which is all about new starts and fresh starts. Up next, we have pile number 2. So for the purple for St. Earhose Day, particularly of interest because of being in Thunder Bay, we have a number of amethyst mines, and this is just a piece of polished amethyst. It is healing and soothing, not quite in the same way as the emerald is for pile number 1, but it is very calming and very healing. Up next, we have green moss agate, said to bring a little bit of good luck and wealth. Now for your overall energy with the tarot, we have the Queen of Swords. She's very intellectual, has a sharp tongue, will use that sharp wit to go with it. Now, I do strongly believe that this is more of an energy of speaking up and speaking your truth and your words in order to kind of assert yourself, get that message out. Now, with the Lenormand, this is the Lenormand card, we have the mice. Now, the mice often indicates worry, anxiety, and stress. Can be seen as an annoyance because they feast on whatever's around and are rodents, but I do believe this is more of the energy of stress. Now, in the corner here, we have the playing card. The 7 of clubs indicates a strong maybe. And unfortunately, that is a maybe no. If you don't assert yourself, how are you going to ever know what the real answer is going to be? Because if you don't ask, the answer will be no. If you ask, that answer could be yes. Up next with the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have the Here and Now. Now, this is a difficult card for me personally. I identify with the mice right now with the stress and worry. However, the here and now is a bit of a reminder to enjoy what is going on in the here and now. Try not to focus too much on the future and try not to focus too much on the past. As you can see in the card, there is the posts and the here and now. She's blissful, serene. She's got the little hearts indicating she's happy and peaceful where she is. May mean just wanting to stay put in this current time. However, take a moment or a few minutes if you can to look around and enjoy what you've got around you right now. Up next, we have Mystery. And this is a picture of Stonehenge, which I have been fortunate enough to visit. And it's a really hard place to describe, in all honesty. It's pretty cool. And the stones do line up with the spring equinox, which is happening on this Saturday, March 20th. But there's still a bit of mystery surrounding everything that you are going through, and that is causing the stress and worry and anxiety that come with the mice. Now, for your tarot, now everybody got major arcanas, and I'm sorry for switching everything around for the view. I was hoping to have a tripod set up, but I could not get my device to stay put on the tripod. So this is being handheld. We start off with Yule, which is the Death card, the ending of a cycle. And this has been very prevalent in the daily readings that I have been posting for some time. This entire week last week was all about the Death card, which made its appearance several times in a row. However, this is not a terrible card. This particular card is indicating, especially with all of the tarot from last week, that the ending has already happened. And now we use the energy of the Fool, which is another major arcana card. And the Fool is taking a leap of faith off that cliff. He doesn't know where he lands. He takes with him only what he needs, and that is both emotional and physical items. However, with the Seven of Pentacles, which is a very green card, by the way, talks about a period of waiting. And again, that ties into the Oracle cards. We're waiting. We're waiting for this mystery to be solved, a piece of information to come in. We know this cycle that we are currently in has ended, and it is time to take that leap of faith into something new, but we're waiting. We know we've planted the seeds, and things are looking like they are going to grow and be successful, but in the meantime, we're kind of caught up in what comes next, and it's causing a lot of anxiety and worry. So try to put that aside. The information with the Queen of Swords is forthcoming, and we may have to speak some hard truths, not only to ourselves, but maybe to others. But we know that this is what we have to do in order to take that leap of faith and to go from a period of waiting into a period of prosperity. Now, if you picked pile 3, hopefully this one won't be as shaky. We have with us, unfortunately, I don't have another purple stone, but I have this guy. And this is polished black tourmaline, which is about protection. It's protection from negative energy. And up next, we have the jade stone or the jade crystal. This is not actual jade itself, but it is a crystal that represents its energy. Now, this is soft, it's inviting, and also talks about inviting comfort into your life. Now, that could be in the form of money, but we're going to see what your tarot has to say. Your energy is that of the Seven of Cups. Now, Cups talks about emotions, and we may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed with things happening around us. We also may have many choices, and we are confused about which road to take. Now, let's see what else the tarot has for us. We have with the Lenormand, the Ring. Now, the Ring talks about the never-ending circle. This is happiness. This is a potential offer of a gift even. Now, with the Ace of Clubs, this is a maybe card. So whatever your yes or no question is, this is a maybe. All of the cards are fairly neutral in their maybes. There is a slight negative maybe, but that is coming from the energy of being confused. Up next, from the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have a loyal heart. And you do have a loyal heart. This is gentle, loving, similar to the Lover's card with the traditional tarot. But the loyal heart goes very well with the Ring card. You're committed to what you are feeling, and this will be clarified slightly more when the rest of the cards come out. Now, with the Sixth Sense Oracle, a hello from heaven. This is a message from Spirit. You may be receiving message from above, and it could come in the form of a white feather, which is said to be a message from your spirits. It could be a message from your guardian angel, or it could be a message from a loved one. Just know that this does bring comfort. You may have already been receiving messages, whether it's the form of seeing synchronicities, spiritual guide animals. Synchronicities, I'm talking more about the numbers, where you're seeing 111, 222, 1111, 1010, 777, 333. Those all have their own message. And if you are seeing those numbers repeatedly, that is a sign. Google those numbers. There are some very good websites that have more in-depth messages about that. Joanne Scribe is one, Doreen Virtue is another, and Kyle Gray is the third that I have a tendency to gravitate towards. Now, if you are looking for messages like that in the form of numbers, read a few of them, because sometimes the first one doesn't fit, especially if you are Googling it. So for your tarot, we have a couple of major arcanas here. And as you can see, we have a lot of green in the pentacles. Very interesting thing, all of the cards that came out of the Royal Gilded deck were pentacle energy. So this is earth energy. Really talks about movement, your money, your employment. It's things that are tangible. Now we start off with the energy of the Hermit, which is more earth energy. Sign of Virgo. As is the Knight, I believe, could be a Virgo because he moves at a snail's pace. But we'll get to him in a moment. Virgo, the solitary, usually masculine figure. There is a lot of masculine energy in this particular pile. Now, this pile, it doesn't mean that you are male. It just means you have that really hard work ethic where you maybe in the trades or do something with your hands, something very skilled. But the Hermit, or as in this deck is the Path, the Hermit is also wise despite his isolation. To me, he conjures up the image of that wise man who lives alone on the top of the mountain that people go and seek out. You may be seeking out that wisdom from a male figure or someone who has a lot of masculine energy. This could be you as well, putting yourself into a bit of isolation, keeping yourself away from people until you have the answers. Just know that you do already have the answer within you. You just need to use the new vision, otherwise known as the hanging man. Use his energy. I do believe hanging man is... I'm going to get this one mixed up. I do believe he could be earth energy as well. If not, he could be Pisces. Just because there is duality. It is more masculine energy. And new vision, or the hanging man, talks about a period of waiting or needing to look at things from a different perspective. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, I know we started to touch upon him. Very slow moving, but he is very committed. He is extremely hard working and is the only knight who gets promoted to king status. So altogether, for you, pile 3, we have a lot of options going around right now, and it's going around in our heads. Just know that if you stay loyal to your cause, you may be receiving a message from Spirit, and that message from Spirit is confirmation that you are on the right path. Keep plugging away. If you feel like you need to maybe take some time for yourself, step away from some of your commitments, that is okay, because you may need to just be looking at things without the influence of others and from another perspective. This may help clear the air. Keep working and keep working hard on what you truly believe in, because with the Knight of Pentacles, success is there. You just may need to be quite patient with that. So that is your St. Patrick's Day pick-a-pile, and I hope to see you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Bye for now.